Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to show you our top 5 tips to winding down. During quarantine and isolation, I've really struggled to wind down and get to sleep. So we're hoping our tips will help you to switch off at night. Please subscribe, we are so close to 250 followers. So please enjoy and carry on watching.
So for me, winding down is one of the biggest things in my routine of an evening. I find that if I don't wind down properly, then I'm less likely to get a good night's sleep. So here are my top 3 to 4 things that I like to do of an evening to help me wind down.
Tip number 1 for me is to light all the candles you can. I find them so calming. I always have a few lit in my room, and then I'll have a lamp on and it gets the dim lighting effect, and I just find it really nice. This candle that I have chose is the Pomegranate Noir Jo Malone candle. It's a 3-wick. It smells absolutely gorgeous, but there are so many on the market. You don't necessarily have to spend money on them. You can get nice ones from Amazon, even from Primark, and I just find that these candles are really good. I prefer the 3-wick because they last a lot longer, and the smell of this pomegranate is gorgeous. There's actually a dupe for it in Aldi. I think it's called number 3, and that is called pomegranate as well. But I really enjoy this candle. It's such a luxury, and having the candle lit whilst reading a book, it's just really calming, and I love to light them all in the afternoon.
One of the first things I will do is to create a checklist or a to-do list for the following day. Usually when I'm sat down at night, all of my thoughts and feelings come to my head and I remember things a lot more. So I will usually spend a good 10 minutes sitting down, writing a list of things that I want to achieve the next day. 9 times out of 10, the whole list will not be completed. It's just things that come to my head and I like to have them jotted down, and I like to make sure that I have a really good planner to do this. I use the Zoella one, and I also have a spare one which I put odd things in, so shift work, things that appointments, things that aren't necessarily worth putting in my good planner. And then my good planner, I will have things that I really do want to achieve, things for Instagram, YouTube, things like that. And I do find that doing this helps me set myself up for the next day.
So number 2 for me is to have a bath. I find this so calming. You can use different oils, you can use Lush products. Bath bombs are such a big rage at the moment, but just sitting in the bath, you could be listening to a podcast, it could be dead silent, and I just think you're left with your thoughts, and it's just really calming and relaxing on your body. As you can see, I use the Body Shop Japanese Blossom Shower Gel. This smells gorgeous, and who doesn't like Body Shop? They have amazing products. I also go for the Scrub of Your Life, which is by Soap and Glory, and this is an amazing exfoliant. It makes your skin feel so fresh. It's amazing. I actually decided to use the aromatherapy forest oil. You actually put this on your torso. I think you can put it on your back as well. I don't know, but I do. I find it really relaxing. It smells such like a spa. It relaxes your muscles. So you put this on and then you get in your bath and you just feel your muscles relax. It's absolutely amazing. If you can get your hands on a nice oil, I really recommend these. Also, of course, I got some Lush bath bombs. This is the Peachy Bath Bomb, and it smells amazing. You might think that I'm using quite a lot of products here, but if I'm having a bath, I am indulging. I also use the Peach Macaroon Bubble Bar. I actually put this in the bath completely because I thought it was a bath bomb. Little did I know, no it's not. You crumble it and it is going to give you all the bubbles you need. But Lush is such a nice place to go to, pick up a couple of products and know that that night you can come home, you can relax. But obviously at the moment Lush isn't open. I don't know if you can get it online, but if not, Miss Patisserie is on ASOS, and that is such a good, and it's vegan, and they have gorgeous products as well. So a bath is an amazing idea, and I just find that it gets me ready for bed.
One of the other things I like to make sure of an evening is that my environment around me is clean. This may seem like such a silly one, but I find that if my room is a little bit untidy, then I can't settle, I can't go to sleep because I feel like the room is clustered. So I like to make sure that the room is pretty tidy, everything's put away, my clothes are out for the next morning, and this is when I like to light my candles. Candles help me escape. I like the feeling of having that coziness in my home, and usually I will burn 1 or 2 candles in my bedroom, and this really helps set my atmosphere for the evening.
Number 3 on my list is a face mask. I absolutely love having a face mask. I have so many. I have sheet ones, I have ones that are obviously the tube ones, I have peel off ones, I have so many, but I just feel like afterwards my skin feels amazing. I feel like I've relaxed, even if it's just 10 minutes. That's what I love about a face mask. You don't even need to spend that long. It could be a 10-minute, a 20-minute face mask, and you know, whilst you're waiting for it to dry, you could have a chill, read your book, even watch a little bit of Netflix. And I just think it's really nice to feel dead fresh when you take the mask off. As you can see here, I have so many face masks, especially sheet masks. These are just my sheet masks, but I have so many, it is quite embarrassing. But I find it so hard to choose between what I'm going to use. Today I used the Garnier Honey Mask. This is actually not a sheet mask, this is a tube one that I found in my drawer that I needed to use. This is to regenerate your skin, and God, does this feel nice on my face. So as you can see, I'm putting the honey mask on right now. It feels so nice. There was so much product in this, and I think it's about £3, so that's really good. But this was a 10-minute mask, and it felt so nice on the skin, and afterwards my skin felt so soft and nourished, and I just felt great.
Without a fail, of an evening time, I like to read. Whether this is 10 minutes or half an hour, I always find that reading at night helps me get tired. I make sure I'm reading a book that I enjoy. One of the things that I do make sure of an evening is that I'm not reading a thriller. As much as I absolutely love thrillers, I cannot read them at night because I have such an over-imaginative imagination. So if I go to sleep, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna have a dream about the book. So I will set aside 10 minutes to have a little read, and usually by the time I've read about 5 or 6 chapters, I'm ready to go to bed.
Final one is the Calm app. This is an app that I actually was debating to buy for quite a long time. You can use it in general, but I started with the sleep stories and I really like them. I found I was putting them on, they're on for about half an hour, and I just get ready in bed, and it's such a calming effect to have it read to you. I don't know why, but you're just listening, and because your mind is so occupied by the story that's going on, you forget all the thoughts in your head, and any overthinking goes out the window. But I decided to buy it. It gives a lot more options for sleep stories. I also did the 7 days of sleep, and there's also really cool ones on there about gratitude, how to be stress-free, and there's so much on there that I could go on forever. But this app I really recommend. You can use it at night. You could have a 10-minute session before you go to bed. It doesn't have to be a sleep story, but I just think these are so calming, and the app really does what it says. But if you aren't an app person and you like to keep off your devices, they also have a book which you could read, and I just think that they have so many good tips on there. It's really helped me. So if you struggle with anxiety, if you have a lot of overthinking before bed and struggle to switch off, this is probably my top tip for winding down, and I really recommend you try it out.
Another thing for me of a night time is making sure I have a no phones policy. if I go to bed and I am on my phone, chances are I will not get to sleep for a good 2 or 3 hours just because I am so consumed by scrolling through my phone. So I like to make sure that my phone goes on do not disturb and aeroplane mode. This gives me a really good chance to find something on Netflix and watch a couple of seasons or series that I am really enjoying. It also helps you to disconnect. I think most of the time at night a lot of us are thinking, so I will usually spend a couple of minutes finding something on Netflix, and I will probably watch around 2 or 3 episodes if they are an hour long. This also helps me to wind down of an evening. I feel like I am much more relaxed and I don't have anything to worry about. And for me, the last thing I like to do before I go to bed is go on Headspace. This contradicts what I have just said about not being on my phone, but I do have aeroplane mode and do not disturb on. I go onto Headspace and there are 10 different sessions. You can have it for meditation and you can have it for sleep. If you've been feeling quite overwhelmed that day, then you can use the meditation to help slow your breathing down, and the sleep point just helps you go into much more of a relaxed state. It just helps me forget little things and just remember some important things. It's nice to have a calming voice to listen to, and this really does set me up for the evening.
So that is my 4 tips for winding down. I hope you enjoyed seeing what me and Sophie suggested for our tips for winding down. If you have any recommendations, put them below for everyone to see. And we will see you very soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, have a look over on our Instagrams to see what we're doing, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
So they are my few things that help me wind down of an evening. Obviously everybody is different, but for me these really do work, and I have found that it does help me get a better night's sleep and helps me feel much more organised for the next day. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and we will see you on Wednesday for our next video. Bye!